So this is a short video on how to play Willow Waltz, which is number 7 in Vermouche Book 2. And I'm just going to start off by sharing the music. Now, at the moment it hasn't got the letter names written in, but we'll just talk about a bit to do with this piece. So you can see it's called a waltz, and I think by now you probably know that a waltz is a type of dance, and then it always has 3 beats in the bar. So we have a feeling of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And waltzes are special dances that the steps fit to those 3 beats in the bar. So it has a nice dance-like feel, this, and you can see in the first bar 1, 2, 3, 3 1-beat notes, 3 crotchets or quarter notes. 1, 2, 3. Next bar, this is the next bar here. 1, 2, 3. So the next bar, from this bar line to this bar line, 1, 2, 3, and then in the next bar we've got a 2-beat minim, 1, 2, 3. So that also adds up to 3 beats, that bar there. And then in this bar here, we've only got 1 note. So from this bar line to this bar line, we've got 1 note, and that's a dotted minim. So of course that lasts for 3 beats, fills up the whole of the 3-beat bar. I'm going to play it to you now and hear how it sounds. Okay, so now I'd like you to have a go at trying to write in the notes for this piece, and it starts on the lowest note that we've learnt so far, a D. So it's right at the bottom of our music ladder, of our stave, right down here, the D. It's the low D, of course, like this. And then we move to the bottom space, space number 1, and that's an F sharp. So that's this note here, F sharp. And then we move to the second space, which is an A, and then the second line, which is a G. Every good. So if you're trying to work out what the notes are, you can use the spaces, spell out face, F-A-C-E, to help you, and the lines go every good boy deserves football, and that will help you to remember what the letter names are. So you might want to pause the video now, go and get yourself a pencil, have a try at writing in the notes, and then I'm going to share a screen with the notes written in for you to copy them in or check that you have done your notes correctly. So if you pause the video now and go and do that. So here is the piece with the notes written in. Just make it a bit bigger so you can see it. Now you can see that I've written in the notes for the first line here. I haven't written any of the notes in for the third line. Why haven't I? Have a look and see if you can have a think why that might be, why I haven't written the notes in. It's because it's exactly the same as the first line, isn't it? Look at it, it's identical, the notes are in the same place. So you just want to copy the first line notes onto the third line notes. Now again, the last line, I haven't copied in these notes, and if you have a look and see that it's the same as any other bits of this piece, you'll see that it's the same as the second line. So I haven't bothered to write these notes in. You just need to copy the same notes as here, but the last 2 notes are different, E, D, so that finishes on the key note of D, and you'll find when you play it that D at the end makes the piece sound like it's finished, whereas when you play the E at the end of the second line, it doesn't sound finished. You think, oh, there's got to be a bit more of this piece, it doesn't sound like the end there. So the E doesn't sound finished, it's not the key note, whereas the D at the end is the key note of this key that we're in, so you end on the D there. So you might want to you will want to pause this video now and just check your notes and make sure you've got them all copied in to your music correctly in pencil.